Hello everybody, it's KyleIceW, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the new minigame that came out with the update of Imperial Part 2. This update released a lot of fantastic things, including Imperial Part 2. But one thing that they did release as well is the new minigame called WhirlyBurly. This minigame consists of 3 teams, and each team you can have 3 individual players. I'm going to get into the basics of the game so you guys can understand it a little bit, because one thing I noticed is that if you don't really know how to play the game, it's not very fun. It's kind of boring. You're going to be standing there or sitting there for a good 20 minutes because it's 9 rounds and you're just not going to know what you're doing for those 9 rounds. But that's why I recommend you guys learn how to play the game. But once you get to the storyline, when you get to Nimbus, you have to go through the aerodocks, aeroplanes, and then you get to this little town called Velocity, and you have to do a couple quests, but you get to this guy right here, Coach Landry, and he's the merchant. After you talk to him, he sells the 3 different teams of their beds, and then also he sells the 3 different equipments. It's all of their little teas. The teams are Port Arrow. The other ones are well, actually it's Port Arrow Flyboys, the Velocity Legends, and then there is the Wheatsville Threshers. So yeah, those are the 3 teams. Their banners are right up there. And this is the WhirlyBurly kiosk. So after you finish the quest, you can always come back to the WhirlyBurly kiosk and play games. So we're gonna go. Actually, real quick, I wanted to show you guys. This is what it pretty much looks like. So this is what the game looks like. They're actually nobody's playing right now except for the 3 bots. And yeah, so this is the little area. Apparently there's chests over there. So yeah, so we're gonna go over here, we're gonna go look at the kiosk, and I'm gonna teach you guys how to play the game a little bit. So WhirlyBurly kiosk, once you hit X, you can either play a game, play with a group, you can watch a game, or you can look at the instructions. The instructions are relatively complicated, so I'm going to kind of boil it down for you guys. So this page pretty much shows you that there are 3 players that can play in each team. Each team has an individual color, which is orange, red, and blue. The main point of the game is to get as many points as you possibly can after the 9 rounds. And after the 9 rounds, whoever has the most points wins. So one thing to note is that each captured space is 1 point. Each captured chest is 10 points, which is a really good amount. And then each captured piece, which is like the roll, is 3 points. Another thing that you guys should note is there are different roles. So each team has 3 different little peoples. Let's see. This is actually a small one that we're going to get into after. So the 3 people, or the 3 roles in the game, are hunters, scrappers, and chargers. Now this little thing right here is trying to show you that I feel like this should go after the last one we just looked at. This is just showing you that you can capture or bump other players. So that's what this is going to show you. Hunters can capture scrappers, which are these little guys that goes down the line. So hunters can capture scrappers, scrappers can capture chargers, and chargers can capture hunters. Other than that, they bump all other pieces 1 space away, and then their movement ends. Then for the chargers, or I'm sorry, for the scrappers, they exchange places with the I guess quote unquote bumped person, and they continue moving. The chargers, they actually bump into the person. This is if you go on, like, try to get onto their space. So you'll bump the other person 2 spaces away, and then the chargers stop their movement. So that is what each individual little role does. If you know the main gist of what each role does, it pretty much helps you out through the entire game, through like the entirety of the game. One thing I wanted to note is I actually already recorded a video on this, and I accidentally muted myself. So while I was editing, I noticed that I muted myself before I even started the WhirlyBurly game, and all it was me playing the game, and there was no audio. So I'm redoing it. That's kind of me like ranting a little bit. So hopefully this time around you guys will understand this better. I actually won my very first game because don't ask me how I managed to skip the quest. I got to the quest, I accepted it, and then I logged off and logged back on, and then it just like the quest was over. So I didn't actually have to play WhirlyBurly when I was going through the storyline. But when I made my video, I won because I read all the instructions. So once you get the gist of it, you actually kind of will learn how to play, and it becomes a more interesting game. So those are the 3 roles. Another thing to know, and when we get into the game, you guys will understand it a little bit better. So every round you get 5 cards. Each card determines what kind of movement your little people over here will be doing. If you see a little token on the side, it what am I trying to say? It helps you if you choose. So right here there's a little C. If you click this card and then click on your charger will do this movement, but then collect all the 5 pieces around them, or all the pieces around them, which is really helpful. So one is for a charger, this one is just for anybody, this is for the hunter, blank, and then charger. So that is one thing to note. By the way, another thing that you guys need to understand is right here, while you're choosing your cards, you have 30 seconds to choose your cards. I believe it's 30 seconds. And after the 30 seconds, it just kind of goes. So there, by right-clicking, you may discard up to 2 cards each round. So if you choose all the 3 for your individual people, the other 2 cards you can actually discard to get better cards next round. And yeah, so after you choose all of these, like I said, you have 30 seconds to choose 3 cards, and once you choose 3 cards, you hit the ready button, and then after that, you choose which direction you want them to do the movement. And during this phase, you have 10 seconds, and you can right down here, it shows you. Once we get into the game, you'll understand it a little bit more. I'm probably talking and you guys are losing me a little bit, but once we get in the game, like I said, you guys will understand. So this is pretty much just better. It shows you a better movement for each character, and like I said, there is 10 seconds for that. So that is actually all you really need to know. The main thing that I really think you need to try to keep in mind while you're playing this game is the roles, and then your point managing. So yeah. I actually, in my very first video that I was going to do with this, I understood what was going on, but I didn't know entirely what I was doing. But I think when I got to like round 3, I started understanding exactly what was going on, and I think I made it up to like 69 or 70 points, and it's because I actually got 2 chests, and I captured a couple people, and it was a really good game, which is why I'm kind of unfortunate that I wasn't able to post that one, because it was a really good learning experience. But other than that, we're going to do it again. So after you do the quest, you can always come back. This is a little WhirlyBurly kiosk. You hit X and then you hit play game. When you hit play game, you have a 30-second wait timer. I don't think there's a lot of other people playing right now. When I did my first video, somebody else was playing. So yeah, this, I probably should have said this in the beginning of my video, in the beginning of my video, but when I started recording, before I started recording, I actually saw SwordRoll. SwordRoll does blogs, and he does a fantastic job with these blogs, so I wanted to give him a quick shout out before the end of the video. I'm probably going to do it again at the end of the video. We're actually yellow or orange this time. In my original video I was blue. I was so excited because, you know, I'm ice. But this time we're orange. So yeah, go check out his blog. I'll put a link in the description because he actually posted it this evening. And yeah, so we are orange team. We have 20 something seconds. So right here there's a little H, so we're going to hit this, and then we're going to go find our hunter. We're going to click our hunter. This is the charger, so we're going to find our charger, and then this is going to be random spots, so we're actually going to just do 3 and then that, and then you hit ready. I'm going to keep those 2 cards because I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing yet, but as you can see, we're over there. They clearly used their right card, and they also used the right card for that person as well. And let's see if they did it for this person. They did not. So they're going to have around the same points as we are. We're going to go for... We're actually going to go that way with this little guy. What else? So we're going to go all the way over there. We're going to try to collect that person's chest. now we have our... What are we doing? I think we're on our hunter. No, we're not. But we're actually going to go that way with our charger. And he collected some points. Now we're going to go all the way... We're going to go that way, because I want to make sure I'm collecting as many points as possible. I also want this scrapper to kind of defend my chest, because one thing I noticed is the bot enemies collect the chests, which is kind of scary. So yeah. We're probably going to be tied, or either ahead, tied, or almost tied with the blue team, because the red team wasn't doing so hot. Oh, so we're actually in the lead. So right here, this is actually going to go for the scrapper. This is going to go with the charger, and then what? We need a card for our hunter. We want our hunter to go bam, bam, and bam. So we're actually going to do this for our hunter, and we should be good to go. I hope, you know, I'm not going to be too confusing. Whatchamacallit. So, like I said, we're going to get our scrapper to go for their charger. So we're going to get our little guy to go that way. We're either going to go for his chest or go for his charger. So depending on which we want to do, we can either capture or go for the charger. So my charger is actually going to go for that person's hunter, so I can get some points. Unless she gets to us first, which would be bad. And then my my hunter is actually going to also go for the our hunter is actually going to defend. Let's have our hunter defend a little bit. And yeah. And I think we should be good to go. So, we're actually in the lead. I'm kind of scared. Oh, whoa, that face was terrifying. So their hunter is actually currently standing right next to our person, which is kind of scary. Alrighty, let's see. That hunter just got bumped. Ooh, he's going right for that chest. We gotta try to get that before this guy over here. Ooh, my charger just got bumped. So actually that makes it a little bit easier for us. My charger can go for that hunter, so we can get some more points. So our hunter, we actually want our hunter. This is gonna go with our hunter. My charger is right here, and then we're gonna get our scrapper to move 2 spaces. So yeah, we're actually going to discard both of these cards because they don't look very nice. And yeah, so that charger was just bumped, which is kind of unfortunate. What else is going on? That little person's kind of running around. So as you can see, I have a lot of points. Ooh, I'm scared. Okay, as you can see, I have a lot of points. It's because I know what's going on, if that makes sense. Did he get the chest? He got the chest! That's scary! That's not good. Okay, so this person just bumped my little poison. What just happened? Okay, so my hunter, I want my hunter to go all the way. I actually want my hunter to go that way, because I want my hunter to go for the other person's chest. So yeah, we're gonna go all the way over there. Then we're gonna get my my charger to get this person's hunter, because we need some more points. So we captured that person's little poison, and then we're gonna get our little scrapper to get the charger over here. So we're gonna capture that person's charger. So there we go. So like I said, as you can see, if you don't know what's going on, that's why. Our charger, I want that's going to go for our charger. Then we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna give this to our scrapper, and give, I guess, this one to our hunter, and then get rid of that. So I'm ready. That person just got bumped. We are still in the lead, even though that other person got the chest, which is kind of scary. So we're gonna try to get that blue person's chest, because the blue team is, you know, they're doing pretty good. So that's actually the hunter, so we shouldn't be too afraid to go all the way over there. Yeah, so let's do that. We're actually going to collect a lot of points over here, because this was our hunter. Or, I mean, I'm sorry. What else? We're actually going to back up our person over here. And bring him over there, and then... Ooh. Alright, so yeah, there we go. And then we're going to get our hunter to... Let's get our hunter to just get over here and just collect an extra point or two, you know? Alright, there you go. So, that person was just captured. The red team just captured a blue person. Another one. Oh my goodness, that's scary. And then this charger is coming all the way. Oh, I thought he was about to go for our chest. So we are still defending our chest. We're going to give this to our hunter. And then we're going to give this to our scrapper. And then we're going to give this one to our... Actually, we're going to change that. We're going to give... Actually going to give that to that guy. And then we're going to get rid of that. And we're going to keep that one. So I think I'm ready to go. So I'm actually going to bring the poison over here. We're gonna just do that, because why not? And we should be good to go. There we go, gotten some more points. Our scrapper's gonna go right here and collect all these points right here, because why not? And then I'm gonna get my little guy over here to collect these points over here. Because yeah. And there we go. So, that's actually kind of a terrifying moment right there. We might be losing our little guy. But it's okay. We're still in the lead. Alright, so let's see what that person does over there. I'm a little scared, but we'll see. Yeah. Because if I can get over there, yeah, see, we just lost our little guy, which is kind of unfortunate. So they're actually defending their chest pretty well. But yeah, so we're actually on round 6 out of 9. So if you know what you're doing, you're actually going to do pretty well. So this is going to go for our scrapper. We're going to use this on our hunter, and then we're going to get rid of this one, and we're going to get rid of that one, and then we're going to give this one to our charger because we need him to like move a little bit. So we're ready, and then everybody's going to start moving. We just lost our little person there. He's actually going right for their chest, and well, actually no, those faces are really terrifying. I'm gonna drink some drink real quick. Alright, so we're losing a little bit. We just got bumped, which is actually not bad. That means we're gonna be getting closer to their chest. So this is good. I remember seeing somewhere that if you get a certain amount of oh, actually, okay, so we're actually going to do that for our scrapper. We're actually going right around this little hunter right there. And then we're going to do... This is our hunter. So our hunter, actually, we want our hunter just to be safe. So we're going to get him her all the way over there. And there you go. We didn't collect too much. Then we're going to get our charger to go all the way... I guess we're going to get our charger to go all the way over there. Because why not? We didn't have much else to do. So there you go. Our charger's going everywhere. Alright, so this is our scrapper. We want our scrapper to move straight over. Alright, so actually we're gonna do that. We're gonna give this to our hunter, and then we're gonna give this to our charger. We're gonna get rid of... We're actually going to keep those, actually. They look kind of good. So I'm a little scared. Like I said. What happened to our... Did our scrapper just get taken away? I think it did. Oh no, that's not good at all. Was it our scrapper? I'm not sure. Yeah. Alright, so, let's see. Yeah, our scrapper did get taken away. So let's get our little guy all the way over there. We were really going for it. Alright, so we're gonna go all the way over there with our scrapper, because why not? We're gonna do a hunter goes against. We'll just kind of bump the charger, because we're not gonna capture him. But yeah, that's as good as we'll get with that. And then we're going to get our charger to just move a little bit. You know what I mean? Just get him to move. And yeah, so there we go. I would like us to get that chest over there. Ooh, yeah, see, there it is. We lost our hunter. That charger just got bumped. Alright, so our scrapper, we want our scrapper to move. Okay, so this is going to go for our scrapper. our hunter is right there, and then our charger. We want our charger to move, so we're gonna do. I guess we're gonna do that, because why not? These are terrible cards. So we're gonna ready up, and then we're gonna see what goes on. We're actually first. We're gonna do that because I want to capture that annoying, pesky little guy. Then we're going to get our hunter to kind of get out of here. We're gonna get our hunter all the way over there, because worst comes to worst, we're just gonna kind of get bumped around. And then we are going to get our charger over here to take out this hunter over here, because worst comes to worst, we could always just. Did we just walk back? Oh, we could always just capture that person's hunter. The blue team is actually catching up relatively quickly because they're capturing lots of people. They're getting lots of tiles. So yeah, I'm getting a little scared, guys. I'm getting a little scared. But everybody's kind of preoccupied, so I think we should be okay. Look at the little faces when they move. Is kind of sad. I feel bad. All right, so they're taking our points. We're gonna get our charger. We're gonna give this to our charger. We're gonna give that to our scrapper. We're actually gonna give that to our hunter, I guess. I don't like either of these though, so we're gonna get rid of those, and then we should be good to go. Yeah. So actually tied with the blue team. Kinda not good there. Yeah. It looks like everybody else is kind of doing their thing, you know. So I think we really need to we need to start capturing some points, because the blue team is definitely doing a good job with that. Yeah, we need to do that. All right, so my charger, we're gonna get all the way over there, and we're just gonna capture loads of points. I think that's gonna be our best bet for right now. And yeah, then we're gonna get our little guy over here, just in case we can capture some more points. But worst comes to worst, we can try to get that person's little thing over there. What else? We're gonna get our hunter just as close as over here as we can. You know. Oh, never mind. So that was actually round 9, and we somehow managed to win the game at the last second. We didn't get any chests this time. Unfortunately, we did capture a bunch of people. We bumped a couple people. We captured loads of points right in the beginning, which was very smart. But other than that, that is pretty much how you guys play WhirlyBurly. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Also, one thing to mention, when you're in this little screen, it does go all the way around. Don't hit the exit button, because in live realm, it won't count as a win if you exit out of this screen. So you have to let it kind of go all the way around, and then once it's done, which it'll be done relatively soon like that, then you get the win. So, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications to notify you whenever I post a new video, just like this one. The Husk video is going to be coming out really soon, because they're almost done. They're just kind of, you know, doing final updates on pretty much everything. And yeah, so also real quick, don't forget to check out in the description. I'm going to be putting a link to SwordRoll's blog post on the WhirlyBurly game. Like I said, final thoughts on this game. It's a pretty complicated game. If you don't know what you're doing, it can be a relatively boring 20 minutes and 9 rounds. But if you know what you're doing, it can be a pretty intense and, you know, brain teaser kind of a game. It really, you know, gets you to start thinking of strategy, especially if there's other people in the game that know what they're doing. I really think it could be a really, you know, good game. But other than that, I actually had a good time, especially like commentating about the game. Especially when you know what you're talking about, it really brings the game to life. So, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in my next video. So yeah, bye guys!